Picture this. You walk into the airport in January 2026, confident about your usual travel routine. But suddenly, you're stuck in a line that's moving at a crawl. The person ahead of you is arguing with an agent about bag fees they never heard of. Someone else is frantically trying to figure out why their phone won't display their boarding pass. And you're realizing that everything you thought you knew about air travel just changed overnight. Starting in 2026, airports worldwide are rolling out some of the most dramatic rule changes we've seen in decades. From mandatory facial recognition systems to completely new carry-on restrictions, these updates will fundamentally alter how millions of people fly. The scary part? Most travelers have no idea what's coming. If you show up unprepared, you could face longer delays, unexpected fees, or even missed flights due to rules you didn't know existed. But here's the thing. While everyone else will be scrambling to figure out these changes, you're going to be ahead of the curve. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 major airport rule changes coming in 2026 that every traveler needs to know. More importantly, I'll show you exactly how to prepare right now so you can navigate these changes like a seasoned pro. Let's start with the change that's going to affect literally every single person who flies. The era of handing your passport to a human agent and getting that satisfying stamp is coming to an end. In 2026, airports across North America, Europe, and Asia are implementing fully automated biometric systems. Your face and fingerprints will become your primary identification for everything from check-in to boarding to customs clearance. This technology is already being tested at major hubs like Atlanta, Dallas, and London Heathrow. The process works like this. You approach a scanning station, look into a camera, and within seconds, the system identifies you and displays your boarding information automatically. No paperwork, no waiting for an agent to flip through passport pages, no manual verification. Sounds incredibly convenient, right? Well, there's a catch that most people aren't talking about. In many airports, opting out of biometric scanning won't be possible. If you're uncomfortable with facial recognition technology or have concerns about data privacy, your only alternative will be joining a manual verification line. The problem? These manual lines are expected to become extremely long and slow once biometric systems become the standard. Here's what makes this even more complex. Europe is simultaneously launching something called the entry-exit system, which will digitally record exactly when you enter and leave European Union countries. This system will track your movements with unprecedented precision, and there's no way to avoid it if you're traveling to or through EU nations. Now, you might be thinking, what can I actually do about this? First, make sure your passport photo is recent and clear. Biometric systems work best when your current appearance matches your official documents. If you've had significant changes to your appearance since your passport was issued, consider renewing it before these systems go live. Second, familiarize yourself with the privacy policies of the airports you'll be using. Understanding how your biometric data will be stored and used can help you make informed decisions about your travel. Moving on to something that's going to hit travelers where it really hurts. Their luggage situation. If you thought carry-on restrictions couldn't get any worse, 2026 is about to prove you wrong. Airlines are introducing digital bag scanning technology that will automatically measure and weigh your carry-on before you even reach the gate. These scanners will instantly reject oversized bags, eliminating the guesswork that travelers have relied on for years. Budget airlines like Ryanair and EasyJet are already testing these systems, and several major US carriers are expected to follow suit. But here's where it gets really expensive. Many airlines are moving toward charging passengers for overhead bin space. That's right, the space above your seat, which has always been included in your ticket price, could soon cost extra. This isn't just about budget carriers trying to squeeze more revenue. Even full-service airlines are reportedly considering basic economy options that include only a personal item, with carry-on bags requiring an additional fee of $40 to $80 per flight. When you're booking a round-trip flight, Those fees can easily add over $150 to your total cost. Here's how to stay ahead of this change. Invest in a well-structured personal item bag that fits under the seat in front of you. These bags need to meet strict dimension requirements, typically around 18 by 14 by 8 inches, but they'll save you from unexpected fees. Use packing cubes to maximize the space you have, and always weigh your bags at home before leaving for the airport. Some airlines are now enforcing 15-pound weight limits for overhead luggage, and exceeding this limit can result in gate-side confrontations and forced bag checking. The third major change coming in 2026 might actually make your airport experience better for once. Security screening is getting a massive technological upgrade that could eliminate some of the most annoying parts of the TSA process. Airports across the United States and Europe are installing next-generation CT scanners that can analyze the contents of your bag in 3 dimensions. What does this mean for you? No more removing laptops, tablets, or other electronics from your bags. No more fumbling with that quart-sized bag of liquids. These advanced scanners can see inside containers and identify potential threats without requiring you to unpack everything. Several airports in the United Kingdom and European Union have already eliminated the infamous 3.4-ounce liquid rule in terminals with these new machines. The Transportation Security Administration is currently testing similar technology at major U.S. airports, with plans for widespread deployment throughout 2026. Even better, these scanners can detect what's inside footwear, which means most travelers will be able to keep their shoes on during screening. But here's the important caveat. Not every airport will upgrade at the same pace. Depending on where you're flying from or connecting through, you might still encounter the old system that requires removing liquids and electronics. This means you'll need to stay flexible and be prepared for both scenarios until the rollout is complete. Now we come to perhaps the most futuristic change of all. Your smartphone is about to become your passport. The U.S. State Department is completing the rollout of next-generation electronic passports in 2026. These aren't just regular passports with chips. They're designed to work seamlessly with biometric systems and can store secure digital credentials directly on your smartphone. Several major airlines, including Delta, United, and British Airways, are already testing digital travel credentials. The system uses facial recognition to verify your identity, allowing you to board flights without showing any physical documents. Your phone essentially becomes your passport, boarding pass, and identification all rolled into one device. This technology promises to streamline the entire travel process. Imagine walking through an airport where every checkpoint automatically recognizes you, from security to boarding to immigration. No more digging through your bag for documents or worrying about losing your boarding pass. However, this convenience comes with significant risks. If you lose your phone or it dies during travel, you could lose access to all your digital credentials simultaneously. Unlike losing a physical boarding pass, which can be reprinted, losing your digital identity documents could leave you stranded without proof of citizenship or travel authorization. The smart move here is to always carry your physical passport, even when using digital alternatives. Keep paper backups of important documents and store photos of your passport information page in a secure, password-protected folder on your phone. Technology is fantastic when it works, but you need backup plans for when it doesn't. Finally, let's talk about a change that's going to impact your wallet directly. Starting in 2026, airports and airlines are quietly implementing new passenger taxes and environmental fees. You'll see these disguised with official-sounding names like facility improvement fees, fuel recovery charges, or green aviation levies. The United Kingdom has already confirmed increases to their air passenger duty for 2026, and several European Union countries are expected to implement similar adjustments. Industry experts predict that U.S. airports will follow suit as they modernize their infrastructure to support new biometric and security technologies. The tricky part about these fees is that they're typically built into your ticket price, so you might not even realize you're paying more. When you're comparison shopping for flights, you're seeing the total cost, but the individual fees are often buried in the fine print. To protect yourself from these increasing costs, start paying attention to the tax and fee breakdown when booking flights. Use airline credit cards that offer travel statement credits or fee reimbursements. Consider airport lounge access cards that include benefits like free checked bags or fee offsets. These small adjustments to your travel strategy can save you hundreds of dollars per year as these new charges roll out. Here's what you need to understand about all these changes. They're not happening in isolation. They're part of a coordinated global effort to modernize air travel infrastructure, improve security, and increase revenue for cash-strapped airlines and airports. The technology behind these changes has been in development for years, and 2026 is when everything converges into a completely different travel experience. The airports that implement these changes first will have significant advantages in terms of efficiency and passenger throughput. But they'll also create confusion and delays as travelers adapt to new procedures. Early adopters of these systems will move through airports faster, while unprepared travelers will face longer lines and more complications. This creates a unique opportunity for informed travelers. By understanding these changes before they become widespread, you can position yourself to benefit from the improvements while avoiding the pitfalls that will catch most people off guard. Let's talk about some additional strategies to prepare for these changes. First, update your passport if it's going to expire within the next 2 years. The new biometric systems work best with current documents, and you don't want to be dealing with passport renewal during the transition period. Second, download and familiarize yourself with your airline's mobile apps. These apps will become even more critical in 2026 as they integrate with new digital identity systems. Make sure you're comfortable using mobile boarding passes and digital wallet features. Third, research the specific airports you'll be using. Not all airports will implement these changes simultaneously, so understanding what to expect at each location will help you prepare appropriately. Some airports will have fully automated biometric systems, while others still use traditional processes. Fourth, consider applying for trusted traveler programs like Global Entry, TSA PreCheck, or similar international programs. These programs will likely integrate with new biometric systems more smoothly than standard passenger processing, giving you faster access to streamlined procedures. The psychological aspect of these changes is worth considering too. Many travelers feel anxious about new technology, especially when it involves biometric data and digital identity systems. The best way to manage this anxiety is through preparation and understanding. Know what to expect, have backup plans in place, and remember that these systems are designed to make travel more efficient, not more complicated. The aviation industry is undergoing its most significant transformation in decades. These changes represent both opportunities and challenges for travelers. By staying informed and preparing in advance, you can ensure that your travel experience improves rather than deteriorates as these new systems come online. Before your next trip, check your passport expiration date, update your airline apps, research the airports you'll be using, and consider applying for trusted traveler programs. Most importantly, stay curious and adaptable. The travel landscape is changing rapidly, and the most successful travelers will be those who embrace these changes rather than resist them. The era of modern air travel is just beginning, and 2026 will mark a pivotal moment in how we move around the world. Are you ready to fly like an insider while everyone else figures out the new rules? The choice is yours, but the clock is ticking. These changes are coming whether we're prepared or not. The question is whether you'll be ahead of the curve or caught off guard when they arrive.